What's going on, body bags? I have my Suspiria lighting up today. As you can see, the blue tint going on. I just have my TV on. I just think it's a cool color, whatever. Um, but yeah, so where the hell's my movie? Oh, it's over here. So yeah, for today, I am going to be reviewing for you. Oh, I'm your Saturday host as always, and today I'm going to be reviewing for you a film that I honestly don't know if anybody else has heard of, unless you're searching for films that are of that Scream vibe, that Scream era type vibe. The early 2000s is really when a lot of these low-budget Scream, inspired type films were really getting made. Because you had the 90s, the late 90s, you had of course, your urban legends. I Know It's Your Last Summers, The Faculty, all of those films like that were really inspired by it. But the early 2000s I have about a dozen and a half of them. So this is one of them, and that is called Leeches. Now, basically, this takes place around a swim team who is getting their friends picked off like one by one by unknown assailants. You can tell the title of the movie, Leeches, and you can see the back of it here. You can see what you will be expecting. So as you can see, there's the floating heads cover here. So floating heads for life. No, I love those posters, but I know that a lot of people don't. Now this is made by Asylum Films, which is if you know anything about Asylum, they made Paranormal Entity. They made the Paranormal Incident films, those two films, and I believe they also made Amityville Haunting. So they're not known for their blockbuster films. I'll just say that much. But this film, I wasn't expecting much from it. I think it's sitting around in the 2s right now on IMDb. So I was not expecting anything. I honestly had the lowest of low expectations. But David Decoteau, I think is his name. He directed a slew of these films. He directed Final Stab, which I loved. Probably be seeing a review of that here after too long. And then he directed the Brotherhood films. So those are films that I also would recommend. They're like warlock film and a vampire film in there. It's a really meta take on those. This is a killer leech film. A swimming team, yeah, like I said, is getting picked off. And my thoughts on the film, though, long intro, but I enjoyed this film. I was surprised at how well made it was. Like, it was really well shot. Like, the cinematography in this film is really good. And the acting is average. It's just passable. It's not great or anything. Definitely not great. But the thing that really is bad in this film, though, is wow, the leeches. The leeches are puppets, and like you can tell, it's just somebody's hand, and it's just like biting people like this. It is beyond hilarious. I fucking laughed so hard whenever I was watching this movie. But yeah, I enjoyed this film. You know, people start getting killed off, and people are getting killed off in like these ridiculous ways. But you know, it's entertaining. It's entertaining, but you know, it's not a bad film by any stretch of the imagination. I thought the characters were developed about what could be expected in a film like this. I thought that the acting was just passable. I thought that it was really well shot. Overall, it was fun. I had a decent time with it. I will revisit this anytime I want to, but I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. It's just above average, and I would give it a recommend to watch if you but have tailored expectations. Don't be expecting good special effects or anything like that. Just to be expecting a pretty well shot film with passable acting and bad effects. But, it is what it is. All right, that's going to do it all for today, guys. Coming up next week is our special week, which is shot on video. But before that, tune in to Derek's review, which is tomorrow. And yeah, as always, feel free to subscribe to Body Bags, please. See you next week, guys. Peace.